So it is fall 2023, and as always, Magic the Gathering are having another new secret layer like bundle. So in this video we will be going over all of them, giving my thoughts and opinions, seeing if they're actually worth it, what cards are in it, to try and help the people out there that are still deciding if they want to buy it or not. Now, you have probably noticed that the background is completely different. That is because I've had to move out for a few weeks until the house is being done up. So unfortunately, this is what you're going to get for the next 2 weeks to a month. But again, I am still here to make content for all of you to love. So I'm just going to start off and get it over and done with, because I am sick of these and Wizards will not stop doing these. I am going to be doing this secret layer called featuring Gary Basman. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Now, when it comes to these, the artists themselves, I have nothing wrong with, or this person I have nothing wrong with. But again, it is Wizards doing another basic land secret layer. These cards are total worth 15 cents, and people will spend 35, 45, depending on which one they want, on a basic land. Now, don't get me wrong, they are super pretty and I do like the lands, and if you like this person. However, I think it would have been more of a thing that if people do it themselves, if someone done a GoFundMe or something like that and they picked these cards, go ahead. But this money mainly goes into the hands of Wizards, which one has a load of money, but two, and my main problem with it, they need to stop doing basic lands. Like, just stop doing basic land secret layers. I can go on a rant about this thing, I've actually made a video on it, but here they are on screen now. Next, we're going in Absolute Annihilation. When it comes to these cards, they are very pretty, I will say that, but in a weird art. I don't know what is up with them. I find it really weird. I do like them as a card. I do like the art. They are very strange and I've never seen art like it. But again, when it comes to picking of the cards, is very meh. Not a big fan of that. And the overall selection for the price does not seem worth it. There's no theme. There's like, if you do want a card, you'll probably only want one or two. I don't see not many people going, I love the art and I want all four for decks. Now, don't get me wrong, there will be people that do, but overall, I think the card selection is a bit too all over the place. The art is all over the place, but in a good way. I'm not a big fan of this secret layer overall, but I do think it is a good one. Obsession, Abrade, Mass Hysteria, Terminate. So this one I've said a few times and it's such a long name that I can never remember it, so I'm just going to read it out. So it's called Keep Partying Hard, Shred Harder Than You've Previously Thought Possible. Now, when it comes to this, I do like it when they do Planeswalkers. However, I do like this. The card selection's a bit all over the place and a bit meh. But my biggest problem with this is that they're unreadable. Don't get me wrong, this is more of a collector's item in my eyes. If you like collecting Planeswalkers, or if you have these cards in a deck and you just want to glam up that deck, then these are somewhat worth it. However, overall, I don't think they're a good selection of cards together. Now, don't get me wrong, the two Planeswalkers came out at the same time and both of them are really good, and I do see them played a fair few, but that's where majority of the money goes in my opinion. Yes, the red big berserker dude is known in the Magic community and people probably buy it just solely for that, and a Vial Smasher is a fan of mine, or I'm a fan of Vial Smashers. I've always wanted to make a Vial Smasher Sakashima deck because I'm that type of degenerate, but never have. But if any of you are interested in me doing a deck tech on that, I would have no problem. Just let me know if you would like to see that in the comments down below. And also remember to subscribe. Taverset Doom of Fool, Gabo Bandit Warlord, Cheska Thrice Reborn, Vial Smasher the Fierce. Now we are on to another artist series, Kev Walker. I'm going to say this hands down, these cards are absolutely beautiful. However, normal cards with old art secret layers with an artist does not seem worth it in my opinion. Full art of these is absolutely beautiful. This is the closest one that I wanted to get. However, I wouldn't really use three of the cards. I just really love the art of it that Betrays, and I'm personally going to probably wait until it comes out and then get it as a single on Card Market or for my American viewers TCG Player. But overall, this is the secret layer I'm more aiming for. Again, the cards are a bit all over the place. However, the art is absolutely beautiful. I like supporting artists, but when it comes to this, it's, if they had a 20 quid secret layer, more likely, but the card selection's meh. The art is amazing, but not the full art. So overall, I would not recommend buying this unless you're planning to use all 4 of the cards, or you want them in a collection. Faber Elder, Carnage Tyrant, Flashback Marauder, It That Betrays. Magic Baseball. This, to me, is what a secret layer should be. It is fun, it is full art, it is unique, and it is really, really good. However, all the cards together are really cheap. Now, this is more of a collector's item, not a get your, but like, you're paying a load of money. It's a bad investment would be my best thing. They're really cool cards. I do like them. I would probably get it if I had the money to just throw out without a care in the world. However, I haven't bought really anything since Brothers War. But I do like these as a secret layer. This is a concept of a secret layer, is what I think a secret layer should be. I absolutely love them. Ajani Goldmane, Jace Bellerin, Liliana Vess, Sandra Nallar, Garrick Wildspeaker. And now we're on to Bugged Out. When it comes to the secret layer, it is quite a good secret layer. My only problem with it is the readability of the cards. It is way all over the place. The cards are really hard to read. The selection from the top of my head and from what I'm seeing on the thing kind of work well together, kind of don't. This is a secret layer that I'm very like, it depends way too much on people's opinions, but I like when the art is the same. I would rather if the cards are on a theme as well. The art is beautiful, but they really like making unreadable secret layers for some reason, and I don't know why. But overall, this one is one that I'm just going to gloss past. Of, if you want at least 3 of the cards, I recommend buying it. If you want it for the collection, or if you like it, the art style, I would recommend getting it. But if you're not using many of the cards, or the readability annoys you, I don't recommend getting it. Eldritch Evolution, Giant Anaphase, Noxious Revel, Gris the Hunger Tide, Mazraket Death Priest. And then finally, when it comes to the last one, this is the more popular one, the VHS ones, which if you don't know what they are pretty much old versions of DVDs. And if you don't know what a DVD is, they're an older version of Netflix. These are really, really good. The selection of the cards are all over the place. However, they're all really good and usable and playable cards, so I don't mind as much. The art is beautiful, it's full art. This is what a secret layer should be. The only change I would say is have the cards somewhat on a regular theme, but I know that is difficult when it comes all the time, so I don't mind really as much when one's all over the place if they're good cards, worth the money, and the art goes with them. This is a really, really good set. I would probably get it just mainly for the food chain and natural growth. I'm not really I don't play counters. I'm not a counter player, and I'm not a sliver player, but the other 2 I may eventually get as singles. Overall, I really do like this, but now we're going to the overall when it comes to the secret layers. Unwind, Food Chain, Rampant Growth, The First Sliver. So when it comes to the secret layers, out of all of them, I personally do not think half of them are worth it. 2 of them are really good. The VHS ones are very, very good, and the one with It Betrays is a good. However, there is problems with all of them, but I'm not expecting a perfect thing. There is another 2 that is good if you're into the art or the artist and collecting the art, or having all the cards that you want for upgrade decks. But overall, I think if you are going to buy a secret layers, the best 2 to buy is the baseball one and the VHS. The other ones is more for your personal preferences. But then when it comes to the basic lands, and unfortunately I'm going to say the absolute abomination one, really not worth it unless you really like the art or the artist and want to support them and stuff. But that's what I find with these. When it comes to these secret layers, there's always like 2 that are amazing, 2 are bad, and there's the rest are somewhere in between, kind of fighting depending on what you want. So as always, let me know what you think of these secret layers down below. Let me know if you bought any or are planning on buying any. Let me know if this helps. Let me know all of that stuff in the comments down below. While you're there, remember to like, subscribe, follow me on all my social media, and I'll see you all in the next video. And if you like this video, we have another Is It Worth It here, a playlist of Is It Worth It here, and a subscribe button here, which I think you should all hit because we're getting closer to 600 and I want that number to get bigger. And I will see you all in the next video.